jumping, bumping, every cork off in this damn thing. Throwing the balls up at these soldiers, screaming and bleeding from their nose. But when we start, that's where we make them niggas hit the flow. Ain't no game off in this thing. We be deep off in your body. Call my niggas get it started. And with niggas be the hardest. So if a nigga come and run they back just like a hoe.
Alright, y'all.
Oh.
Really? Hey, I'm back. The T-line wrong. Hey. Somebody said, that ain't what happened. That ain't what happened. First of all, what I'm not going to do is spend all my day fooling with y'all steppers. All right, y'all. All right. So I got a call. And I want to say thank you to the person that facilitated this. Yeah, bless my heart, right? I'm media. That's what media have to do. We have to be on it, doggone it. When the T-line, I told y'all, when the T-line ring, I'm down. I answer my T-line. So let me bring you up to date if you're just not joining this live. So we just had an interview with Stepping on the Beam. They have an event this weekend. They're doing a part of their event. They're going to host the prelims for Central Florida Steppers. Some kind of way there was a miscommunication. They end up canceling that part of the event. Looks like the person that was hosting that part of the event was shady. Okay? And you know, we don't like no shady business. So I said, well, wait a minute, sir, if this is not what happened, I need you to call the T-line and tell us your side. So we have a tea sipper. Hello, Kevin, baby, K Boogie. A tea sipper that said, I'm on it. They contacted Gumby. We're getting ready to call Gumby right now. So Gumby can explain to us where the disconnection is. Because apparently there is one.
It's Gumby.
Hello, Gumby. We are on the live. We are.
Hey, how you doing?
We're good. Let me make sure they can hear you. So I'm gonna put the speaker real close so folks can hear you.
Okay, no problem. I appreciate it.
All right. So I'm not sure how much of the live.
Shoot away.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just shoot away. Whatever you want to ask, just shoot away. Or I can, anything you want to ask me, I can shoot away, and then I'll tell you about the contest and everything like that as well. Or our conversation with, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, with Stepping in the Beam. Okay.
So this is the information that we were given. We were given that basically the communication from your side has been poor. And because of the lack of communication, the promoters of the Stepping in the Beam decided to cancel that part of their event. Something about you had jury duty, something about some jackets. It was a whole bunch of stuff all up in there. And apparently it looks like you didn't do your side of it. And so my position is and always will be is communication is key. Sometimes we can think we're getting something or somebody is understanding something and they're not. So, I don't know. So apparently, since you've called and we're talking, apparently you're not running because it was looking like you was running.
No.
All right.
Not at all.
All right.
Okay.
Tell us what's going on.
Okay. First of all, I want to say this. Basically how we came up with the concept, like I said, with Doc and LC was helping me put it together. together, whatever the case may be. But what happened was there was a lot of people talking about the contest. You know, they should have a contest. So what happened, our sponsor, which is Popcorn Junkie. They are, if you're from Chicago, they are the Garrett's Popcorn of Central Florida.
Oh, nice.
Which is on our flyer. Yeah, they're the Garrett's Popcorn of Central Florida. They Chicagoans, so, you know, it was brought to me, hey, Gumby, you know, you should do a steppers contest. And I was like, what? I said, yeah, but he said, look, you know, I'll sponsor for you. I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, he said, how much you need? I said, well, 3 is good. He said, is that all? You know, so I was like, yeah, three is good. So, you know, I spoke to pretty much anybody that had a contest. I spoke to all of them about it, from Pete to J Mose to Demon, talent of the dance floor, whatever the case may be. But so my thing was, you know, I kept hearing people kept, you know, the same people kept winning contests.
Okay.
So I said, well, you know what? You know, Doc said, well, you know what? Why don't you have, if anybody ever won the world largest, they can't enter. So you're going to, you know, and it'll be, you know, for your average people to have a shot at it. And I said, you know what? That ain't bad. So that's how I came with that concept. But back in 92, I was in the world largest back in 92 and 93. So reason why I got in it was bragging rights. I wanted a jacket. So that's what made me bring jackets back. So when people are like, wow, that's a good marketing tool. Now to say that, what I did, I said, I'm going to do, actually, like Doc said, just have anybody get in. I said, no, I don't. It's you know, we already have our parties Step Into the Dream. This is going to be like a 35-minute contest in the final because it's not going to be but 20 couples. You know. Okay. So I said, Doc, what I'll do, I'm going to go to 10 locations, and I'm going to pick two of the top couples there. Okay. Now we did Orlando, we did Montgomery. Nothing out of any one of the promoters' pockets. Nothing. But you know, when I was told, I won't mention names though, but you know, people from Chicago, right? No, people from Chicago, they was like, Gumby, why are you going up there anyway? He said, because they can't step there. Well, I said, this contest is not about trying to get a lot of heavy hitters. It's your attitude. It's a regular contest. You know, people freak out. Oh, it's big. You know, heavy hitters and all that stuff. I said, it's not about that. I spoke to the gentleman. He got an event, and like I said, I don't know him, never met him really, but I don't know him. I just say, well, hey, look, what I can do, I can have it on your Friday. I can, I said, you know, I'll fly in. Basically, they ain't cost. I just need about 20 minutes time. And this is what I spoke to everybody that you see on the flyer. There's 20 minutes of time when they come out there. But what I'll do, I'll make you a flyer. You know, like I said, I'll promote it. They also have to promote themselves. I'm not out here to really, I'm going to help you enhance it. You know, and I know, you know, other contests where they actually paying the person, you know, to come there, paying the person hotel, flying them in, you know, right. And just to host them there. That wasn't about me. Not a dollar is coming out of anybody's pocket. What I'm doing is I'm saying I'm going to support your event. Now, even, you know, like I said, the reason why I couldn't make it, we had already settled up maybe about 2.5, 3 weeks ago that I couldn't get away. So he said, okay, he said, Carlos Fortune. I talked to him on the phone as well. We talked to him. I told him how it is. I told him this basically they go out there. I told him how to run the contest. Basically, you know, the couples go out there. You might only get, you know, 5 or 6. I said, but we got 4 couples already that signed up on our site. So what happened from there, he said, okay, so that was straight. But the thing about, like I say, no promoter whatsoever is coming out their pocket. I don't ask them. They was like, well, hey, you know, some of them say, hey, Gumby, I'll pay your hotel. I said, okay, that's cool. Because I'm not here to, you know, I mean, we're marketing each other. We're helping each other. But you can't rely on, you know, your party, you know, your attendance to your party based on what I need to do for it, you know. So what happened, you know, everything was straight, you know, as far as that I know. Then, you know, I talked to Carlos. I talked to him. He said, okay, good. The problem that he had, I said, well, I called him, I said, call me back real quick. I said, I was going to have the supplier send the jackets to the hotel or to the event. And he said, no, just send it to my house. And that's why I text you we got receipts. Why I text you, the receipt, you know. We got receipts. So, and it says AM, right. And I text you that. I said, well, why would I want to do all that? First of all, them jackets cost me money. You know, doing things like that, it costs. But my thing was I had class last night, and then he was ringing my phone, and then I couldn't pick up because I Bluetoothed my class. So everybody, and anybody that tell you, it must have cut off like 5-6 times anyway. But so I just told him, I'm in class. I call you, when I get out or whatever. So when I got out of class, he sent me a text. And I can't pronounce his name, but like I said, I don't know him really, but when I just spoke to him then. And he said, he put on that, I screenshot that. He was like, he was like, hey, look, I'm trying to get hold to you. I don't care if you're in class or not. I was like, wait a minute, this guy don't know me like that. Now, I'm not, I know when you're doing, I host a party every year. I know it gets stressful. I don't know how much help he got or whatever the case may be. We got a lot of team members. But my thing is, man, how can you don't know what's going on, but for you to say, you don't care what's going on in my class. You don't care I got class. I'm like, wait a minute, where's this man coming from? Man, he got lost out of his pocket. So now I can speak on that part. That might have been bad on my part because it kind of pissed me off because I was like, wait a minute, man, I ain't did nothing but try to help. We trying to help each other. Hey, come on down. And before that, I even told him, I said, like I said, I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I don't want to mispronounce.
Yeah, and I wish I could help you.
Right.
When I
talk to him, I call him T. I say,
we'll
T,
go with
you know
that.
what?
Mm-hmm.
I already got a ticket. I said, T, I already got my ticket. Now, what I can do, I said, do you have anything else there? I said, look, I can come there and do a workshop or something, because I got a ticket. It's good for the year. Do you have any other event that you have that I still want to come and support you? And he said, well, it's only like one other thing that he had or whatever. Okay. I said, well, just let me know and I'll come and support because I got the ticket, So he was like, okay, cool. So all that was fine. But when I talked to him, he said, well, no, try to get the jackets there by Thursday. And the guy was sending them out Wednesday. So I called him back. I said, hey, look, you need the jackets there, by that time. He said, okay, I'll get it there in the AM. Okay, so I was like, okay, well, that's supposed to be 10 o'clock. And I said, well, do you want them to send it to the hotel or where you at or to your house? He said, send it to my house because if I'm not there, they'll leave it at the UPS office or whatever around the corner from me or whatever the case may be. And that's all I heard. So when he was hitting me then, I'm trying to call the supplier to say, hey, what's going on? This guy's calling me. He must didn't get, the jackets or whatever the case may be. Then I told him to send me, like I say, he sent me the receipt. So now I can speak on something. I said, look, I know this guy sent it out, So, but it looks like it's coming. It should have came today at 8 from what, like I say, well, you see it's an AM thing. So, and that's as far as I know. But as far as, the contest and everything like that, I mean, our contest is a basic contest. It's, it's a fair contest because the audience picked. The audience picked the crowd.
I don't want to interrupt you. I don't want to interrupt because we don't want to go into the logistics of the contest. Not really concerned about that.
Okay, yeah, no, can I say this? They can go on MLK contest 2020 on Eventbrite and see the rules and everything like that.
And I will send you a cash app. And I will send you a cash app for that plug you just did. I charge us to do that.
Okay.
Really?
I got you.
All right, listen.
Yeah, but that's what it is. I'm just sorry that it came to.
Yeah, because you said a lot and we listened. We intensely listened. Okay?
Okay.
His story is slightly different than yours.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot different than yours. Couple of concerns that I have.
Okay.
Why are we just now, if jackets were a part of the event, why are we just shipping jackets today or yesterday? How long y'all been knowing about this event? How long y'all been going to do this?
Hold on now. Hold on.
I'm just asking.
What we did, okay. What we did, we had close to 40 jackets. We're only giving 2 per location.
Okay.
But, our team members got jackets and this guy. Then what I was doing, I was giving the other, I gave some other people jackets that, even for hours, we gave them extra jackets. They were 3rd place. So we just, I said, no, let's give them a jacket too, So that's where we was at. And, the wife got on me and said, look, we can't do it. We just giving out 4, So we had jackets for everybody. By the time, when he came there, everybody came with their jacket, grabbing their jacket. I said, hold on, that's for the contest. So a lot of our people, team members have jackets. So all I did was just order some more.
Okay, so this was a
So
fresh
that's what that
batch
was
of
like.
jackets that you just reordered. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
let's talk about just that part.
Mm-hmm.
If you, as the promoter, knew that these jackets were a part of the events that's coming up, you know, those jackets shouldn't have even been around for somebody to get them. Like just to make sure your obligation is met. Okay, we have 30 jackets. 15 of these jackets are for the contest participants. So let me separate my 15 jackets out, and these 15 jackets are locked up in a safe. Because I got to make sure as a promoter that I do what I say I'm going to do relative to the jackets. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so that shouldn't even been a situation by where people got jackets, they ain't supposed to have jackets. So we already know that that was wrong. That was bad business on that. All right, so we're going to let the jacket part go.
Let me say one thing about the jacket. With me coming up there, there's no way I'm coming up there without a jacket. You know what I mean?
Well, get 16 jackets out. We'll get you one jacket. Get you a jacket.
Yeah, that's right.
16 jackets. This for my example. 16 jackets. Okay, you know what? 17 jackets. Your wife want a jacket. You want a jacket. 17 jackets put to the side because these are for all my cities and the contestants that I'm going to give a jacket to because that's what I promised to do. Right? You know what I'm saying? So that way, the extra jackets can go to your team, you know, your cousin.
Right, but I want to say this though.
Whoever.
Let me say this at least. Some of the, like say the place that the jackets ran so big that, well, they didn't run big, but a lot of the people that was in the contest, I had to order more medium jackets and so because the ladies were so smaller because they ran so big. So that's why I have jackets, but the ones that I had to make sure that I had enough for the ladies. Like even one of the other ladies because she said, no, this jacket looked too big on me. I said, okay. I said, well, I'll send you, a different size. So that's how, that's where that came out.
So the jacket, the jacket part is peanuts to the overall issue with you looking as though, let me just say the word, you looking shiesty. And I know that's not you.
Oh, absolutely.
You understand? You're looking real bad out there in them streets. You're looking bad in the streets, Gumby. You're looking bad. So I want to make sure we get the verbiage out there so we understand what happened with the jackets. Some of them too big, so some small have to do a reorder. All right, we get it. We can fix that. That's easily fixable.
Correct.
My concern is that this guy has promoted a contest for your prelims. That's something that you're hosting in January.
Correct.
And for whatever reason, it doesn't sound like you're in Boston. Okay?
Oh, no. Right. Okay.
This guy is left holding the bag. You've got contestants that have prepared to do these prelims for your event. Right? And now, all of a sudden, in the 11th hour, there goes a status that says, we have to cancel this event based on the promoter of the prelims, blah, 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 blah. That's bad business. That's the part that concerns me because at the end of the day, we want to be able to join together, do events together, and let it be successful. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Right. Absolutely. Because it's nothing but a dance. It's nothing but a dance. But what I like to say to that is basically, if that was a problem back then, he could have told, because I asked some of my team members, could they go? They couldn't go. So
no, let's stop right there. So you advised that at the beginning of this, you said that you don't, he sound frustrated when he texts you. So it may be only him that, you don't know how big his team is. But from what you said, you have a plethora of members on your team. You mean to tell me nobody from your team can go up to Boston and host this prelim for you? Nobody.
You know what? I asked every last one. And see, the thing about it is our Central Florida Steppers is not about great steppers. It's about fellowship. So it's a lot of, they're not great dancers, so their confidence level, they don't feel good in it or whatever the case may be. But they could not, like I said, I tried, and then I said, well, you know what? Can I get somebody, there to do it or whatever the case may be? That's when he told me that. It might have been about 2.5 weeks ago. I mean, if that was just a no-go, we could have been through that already, that he canceled, but not cancel on the 11th hour. So basically,
he's just getting the information out today. So this was something that was already possibly out. Did you try to reschedule your jury duty? Just letting them know that you had a previous.
I ain't never went to jury duty in my life, so I didn't really know what I need to do or whatever the case may be. So I that's why. See, I knew it early, and then I said, you know what, man, I can't get away. So that's when I told him about like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, maybe. But when I talked to him about that, I said, what you want to do, how you want to do it. I said, what you want to host? He's like, well, no. He said, I'll get Carlos. So I said, oh, okay. And I said, well, what I'll do, I'll talk to Carlos as well. That's how Carlos came in the picture. I didn't know Carlos. I didn't know Carlos. He said, well, you know what? I'll let Carlos do it. I don't want to do it. I'll let Carlos do it. I said, okay. Then what I did, not just that, I covered that up because what I did, I got a hold of Carlos and told him what was what. He said, look, I don't have a problem with that. He said, I know how to do it. I said, okay, cool. So that's where I was left with it.
Now, they say they don't have a list. They say they don't have a list of the contestants or anything. Can you get that to them?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's no problem. I can get them the names because, like I said, the people, they register for free. But, from what I've seen on the other few that we did, we get people right there in the audience. A lot of the people, most people want, and that, like I said, I would think that, a lot of people be after it. But most people pretty much, I think, from what I see, they want to see who's in the contest or who they're going to go against or whatever the case may be. And that's why I think the only linger part about it as far as, is it, I guess they still have in their mind maybe that it's going to be, 1 second, please. 1 second. Yeah.
You need to go back in. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Well, yeah. I mean, they call, they ain't calling. Okay. I'm trying to rest this up. But, where was that? Because they just threw me off.
That's okay. You were saying that other people
couples itself, but a lot of them, they come right out the audience because I think a lot of them want to see who's who, before they get in, before they make commitments. And I can understand that too as well. But
what other cities have you done thus far?
We just done Orlando, because Orlando when we did the first one. Then we just did Montgomery for our step. And then the next one was, like I said, that was March. Then it was his. And then we do Atlanta. Then we do Detroit. We do Houston. We have Memphis. And like I said, all those right there didn't cost the promoter a dime. Unless they sit up and say.
And you saying that a lot. But it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about your brand. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. The brand, yeah. It's not about the money. But what I'm just saying, I got better time to deal with stuff at my office than to sit up there and try to BS somebody. I mean, life is too short for that.
I hope so,
that's why I keep saying that. Because it ain't even about, it's not even about like I say, I feel sad that he's like that, but like I say, maybe the man sometimes like, wait, why would this guy just say, the hell with my,
correct.
Like I mean, it didn't matter, and I was like, damn, that's kind of, so with me, I'm bad now. That's on my bad, but I just like, God, come on, brother, but.
What can you do to fix this? What can you do to fix this?
Well, one thing is, like I said, UPS is dropping it off. That's the only thing that's missing. Them jackets should be there today. I mean, like I said, I'll text him that too as well. You can get the tracking number. I can probably
send him that. Send him the jackets. I'm sure he.
Well, see, the jacket's already gone. Ain't nothing I can do about the jacket. It's already gone. Yeah, you see, that's why I sold you that. The jacket's been gone already. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, if you're going to cancel it, I said, well, just send the jackets back. That kind of thing. But I mean, other than that, because it ain't going to serve you no purpose. But I mean, other than that, the only thing as far as stopping for him to say not had a contest, if he don't have the jackets. And that's what I would, that's the main thing. I said, no, I'll make sure. And I stayed on the supplies tale about it,
Well, I mean, I think he should cancel. I think he should cancel the prelim side because you're not there. You are the face of the event. if he decided to go ahead and do the event without you, and already feel that there was some miscommunication or some bad business there, I wouldn't do anything to benefit you, because I'm just saying from a business perspective, if I felt like you didn't handle your business well, and then I still decided to host your prelim, okay, that's going to benefit you because it's still your prelim. So I can kind of understand that part of it. Okay, so you can't get to Boston tonight? A jury duty ain't all day, is it?
Well, see, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know nothing about jury duty. You know what I mean? I'm waiting. It's like,
go and ask them people, honey, and get yourself a plane ticket. Southwest let you change your tickets all day long.
Yeah, I got a ticket already, but
try to get there. I mean, maybe y'all can salvage it. You understand? I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know what? I like I said, I'll give them a call when I come up out of here.
Yeah.
But what I want to do is call UPS as well, because I want to be able to, hey, look, it's there, or whatever the case may be. It's not, and then I can get on the horn. But my thing is just basically, and like I said, when I saw that text, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. But even though, like I said, for him to have it, it could be benefiting me. But at the same time, it enhances other people's party too, if they coming out, people coming out to do that or want to see a contest or anything like that. So it's there for both of us. It's not one-sided that it's just on the side of our event. No, it's there for both of us. It can enhance this party here, it can enhance that part.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna let you get back in jury duty because I don't want you to get in trouble. If you don't show up here in Atlanta.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about that.
You better believe I'm going to put you on straight blast.
Let me tell you, you ain't got to, but I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. But like I say, and I want to say this, Mo, I'm very sorry that this happened like that on his behalf, or on his side. But one thing for sure, this ain't, like I said, this is a dance to me, and that's from Chicago, this is just a dance. Now, but I'm not going to jeopardize something else that, that's of importance. It don't matter. I mean, I'm going to say, hey, ticket can go there. You know what I mean? Or whatever. But I still was trying to cover it. But then when he brought up Carlos, he said, well, don't worry, I can get Carlos to do. So from that point on, I was like, okay, cool. Man, he got somebody cool. And then when me talking to Carlos, I said, oh, okay. He said, hey, Gumby, I know how to do that. Cool. I said, okay, bet. And then, so that's where it was left right there. If it was a problem from there, I felt he said, well, no, I don't want to do that, Gumby. You need to be there. Then we would have told them then, well, we just have to cancel,
Yeah.
But I wasn't, on that note, yeah.
Well,
but
yeah.
I don't know, like I say, Jude, I don't know what's going on here, but I know one thing, while I'm in there, whatever, I'm gonna put my, I'm gonna try to track the thing.
Track it. I need you to reach out. I need you to reach out.
And I will reach out to him. I will reach out
and
to him.
And apologize if you feel that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of this is your fault. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. Some of this is your fault. I will say most of it. Let me say most of it is your fault. Yeah. You know why most of it is your fault? Because it's your portion. So life happens. Things can happen. I get it. But as a promoter, you have to, and as a brand, you have to make sure that things are covered. I got a brand I got to protect. Let's say the biggest event I just did with Heritage Ball, let's say I got sick and I couldn't go. You best believe I'm going to put some red hair on somebody, and they going to show up on that blue carpet and be Tika for the day. Do you understand what I'm saying? The show got to go on, especially when you got other people depending on you.
Correct.
This man was depending on you, Gumby, and you let him down. That's not cool. Straight up ain't cool. Okay. It just ain't cool. So I want you to really try your hardest.
I'm coming right now.
Try your hardest to try to fix this.
Okay.
Please?
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
All right. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Tika,
no
so
problem.
much. Like I say, I'll deal with that on the set when I see what's... Okay. Yeah,
all right, goodbye. Well, if I wasn't a smoker or a drinker before I started stepping and being a tea lady, I will be one soon. I don't even know what to say. I don't know if we got any closer. I don't know. Thank you. Did somebody say my face says it all? I appreciate it. So there you have it. I don't really know. I want to be that emoji that does this. Put this emoji up for me. All right, well, that's it. I'm going to go ahead on with my day. I'm gonna get some breakfast. Candyman, you cooking? At this point, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. But hopefully he will give those folks a call and try to make that right. And we'll go from there. Thank you for my eyes bucked open emojis. All right. Love you guys. As always, sip, sip.